What's up everyone, welcome back again to your Heroclix headquarters. So today we got some more info on the changes coming in 2021, starting with the Wonder Woman set. All these big rule changes happening right now. So basically what they're gonna do is they're gonna start benching powers. Now what that means is basically they're just not going to use them for a few sets in a row. I don't know how many, 2, 3 sets maybe. They're not going to be removing them entirely from the game, just not going to be putting those powers on any figures in those sets. And they'll rotate through different powers, you know, what needs to be benched here and there. It's very interesting. This is not something I personally like, and I don't think a lot of people like it either from what I've seen. It just feels bad, like bad timing, because you know, starting with the Wonder Woman set, so this is going to be our only DC set of the year. I know that already upsets people that this is our only DC set of the year, and it's going to start off kind of on a bad note because there's not going to be a ton of powers, and I mean, we'll just have to see. Time will tell, you know, if this is a good change or not, and I'm going to try to reserve judgment. I know I said I don't like it that much, but I'm going to try to reserve judgment until we see what the figures actually look like, and you know, a year or two down the line, how it has affected the game in any way. But I'll just read through the list real quick of all the powers that are going to be benched, starting with the Wonder Woman set. So starting off with Leap Climb, Super Strength, Willpower, Earthbound Neutralize, Precision Strike, Pulse Wave, Battle Fury, Range Combat Expert, Perplex, Shape Change, Invincible, Force Blast, Hypersonic Speed, and Support. That's a lot of powers. That's like 14 powers that they are not going to be using at all in the Wonder Woman 80th Anniversary set. And that's kind of a big deal. I mean, things like Pulse Wave and Hypersonic, those are very, very powerful powers. And if we already know that nothing in that set is going to have those, it already makes the set look kind of weak. Same thing with Perplex. If we know that nothing in the whole entire set is going to have Perplex, which is a very strong and just basic power you need to have on any decent team, it just makes the whole set seem weaker. And not only that, but things like Super Strength and Invincible, types of powers that you'd want to see on a good Wonder Woman dial, and we're just not going to be able to see it. So it's really kind of upsetting news. I mean, I'm sure there's still things they can do. I'm sure they'll still do things like give her, you know, a special super impervious, and maybe we'll see things like full movement charge on Superman, or who knows. I'm sure they'll still come up with some interesting and powerful special powers to kind of alleviate not having, you know, hypersonic or invincible or whatever, but we'll just have to see how that turns out. Now I can understand them leaving off something like Willpower, since they did just make a huge change to it, and they said that they don't want to put that in right away because they want to give everybody a little bit of time to get used to that change before they start seeing it again. And I can see that kind of makes some sense. But there's other big powers like Shape Change and Battle Fury. Those, I mean, it's at least they're benching them at the same time, because you kind of need Battle Fury to get through Shape Change. So if there's no Shape Change, you don't really need Battle Fury as much, although Battle Fury does help to defend against things like Incapacitate, and especially Mind Control being the biggest one. So I feel like we'll see maybe an upsurge of good Mind Control figures. I mean, Mind Control is already a pretty good tactic anyway, and now that there's no Battle Fury coming out in new sets, it'll just be easier to mind control your opposing characters, probably. So it's very interesting changes. You know, at first it does seem like the sky is falling, it's the end of the world, but we'll just have to see how it turns out. You know, you gotta try to see the forest for the trees. It's a little hard now, but I think in a year or two, maybe it'll be for the best. We'll just have to see. Like I said, I'm going to kind of hold judgment on everything. Like I said, it's not the end of the world. It's not like we're never going to see these powers again, just not for a couple sets from Wonder Woman on, and then they're going to kind of rotate out what's benched and what's not. And I mean, the whole thing was basically, you know, they're trying to make it easier for newer players because there is a lot of powers to learn, and I understand that. But at the same time, you know, you really need all the powers. I feel personally you need all the powers. They're all there for a specific reason, you know, just like Battle Fury was there to get through Shape Change. You know, you have Precision Strike to get through Super Senses. If we don't have Precision Strike now, but we're going to have Super Senses, feel like that's going to be, there's going to be some difficulties there. You're going to have to use more outwit maybe to try and get through all the super senses or whatever. But it's just things like that, We had invincible because there was so much penetrating and exploit weakness and everything. That's why they gave us invincible, and now they're taking invincible away so they can let penetrating blast shine in the place of pulse wave, and I don't know, it's kind of confusing, but like I said, we'll just have to wait and see how it all pans out. But yeah, that's basically all I have for you guys today. I could sit here talking in circles about this forever. Just let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions and what all of your opinions are about this whole benching of powers thing. Do you think this could help bring new players into the game, or do you think this is going to hurt the game for all the players we already have? Because that's kind of what it seems like is happening. But, in a year or two down the line, once we kind of get used to it, it might not be that big of a deal. We'll just have to see. If you enjoyed this video, if it helped you out at all, please smash that like button and don't forget to click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of these future news updates, because I will be trying to crank them out every day as soon as I can for you guys. Make sure you check the links in the description for, actually I'll post the article in the description, and check the links in the description for the Patreon if you guys want to help support the channel and see your name here in the credits with all of our awesome Patreon supporters. Thank you so much. But like I said, that's going to do it. So thanks again for watching. Until next time, this has been Heroclix Headquarters, signing off.